Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to the third video of the psychiatry rotations. It's currently week 5 of 6, so we're almost towards the end of the rotation. It's been really hectic. We had a psychotic patient who was very violent. They were having hallucinations. We had to call the police. I was stuck in the room with them while the provider ran out the room, and I was locked in the room. So it was crazy, but a lot of story times are going to be incoming. But before I do that, just to give you guys an overview of what I've been doing, I've finished all the UWorld questions for psychiatry. I redid UWorld again for my incorrect questions, and I created flashcards for a lot of them, for all of the incorrects, but also some of my corrects as well. And then I started doing the Clinical Mastery Series forms, which is subject-specific forms for every single rotation. So I did 2 already for psychiatry. So I did 50 questions, reviewed them, created flashcards, and then repeat. So I already finished the Clinical Mastery Series for today. I'm going to go to the clinic, and once I'm back home from the clinic, I'll be studying a lot, focusing on my weaknesses. So one of my weaknesses is I'm losing a lot of marks on the intoxication and withdrawal findings with different drugs. So methamphetamines, opioids, alcohol, cocaine, LSD or LCD? I think it's LSD. Anyway, so I'm going to focus on my weaknesses when I get home and then repeat it again tomorrow morning. So I'll take you guys along with me. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get going.
Oh my God! Wow!
Hello everyone, this is the morning after. It is Friday, I think a week before my shelf exam. The schedule today is to do CMS Form 7. So I've already done 4 questions for this. As you can see, I got the 4 questions right. I felt they were really easy. So I'm gonna do the rest of the exam. I'll put a time lapse for you guys. And if I get above an 80, I think I'll be happy. I guess we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I finished the 7th form for the psychiatry CMS forms. I felt quite confident. I have to calculate my grade, but I think I did quite well. I feel very good because I got a lot of the questions that were my weaknesses right this time, because I focused all my attention on my weaknesses. And that's one of the tips I would give everyone all the time, is to obsess over your weaknesses. Like whatever your weakness is, obsess over it and make sure it becomes your strength. Not only do you address it, but you make it one of your strengths. So when you see a question on it, you actually become excited and relieved because it's a strength now. So a lot of times I'd get a question in this form about like intoxication or withdrawal symptoms with cocaine, methamphetamines, etc. And I felt relieved. I'm like, wow, this is a free question. Like I'm gonna get this right. And I did. So it felt very good. And that's the approach I also had for step 1. You wanna obsess over your weaknesses to the point where they become your strength. Now we're on the way to the barber. This is how I look. My hair, I think it looks fine, but it's just long. I hope he doesn't push back my hairline by like 4 inches. But you never know. And I've had bad experience with barbers. So I'll update you guys, but this is how I look. The next time you guys see me will be with the haircut. And if you guys don't ever see me ever again, it's because the haircut went really bad and I'm waiting for my hair to grow out. So I'll see you guys. This is where the barber is, and we're off to a really rough start because it does not look good. Hello guys, so we're back at the apartment. We got the haircut. It looks fine. I'm happy. I'm not traumatized. So now we're gonna go through the incorrects I got for CMS Form 7, and then I'm gonna go through all the retired forms. So there's Form 1, 2, 3, 4 that are retired. So they're not official questions or the updated ones from the most recent forms, but I'm still gonna do them because I wanna get more practice. So I'll put a time lapse and yeah, let's get going. Alright guys, this is gonna wrap up our third video for our psychiatry series. There's not much to show you guys, honestly, for my first rotation, especially because I just want to be really locked in. I'm going through all the resources that are necessary to be successful on this rotation and to score well on the shelf exam. I've gone through UWorld 2 times, I've gone through the CMS forms 2 times, and I've made flashcards for a bunch of the cards for all my incorrects, but also for some of my correct answers. Because if I do an answer, if I do a question and I get it right, but I know that I don't really know the concept, or like, I got lucky. If they just worded it a different way slightly, I might have not gotten it right. I would make a flashcard for that. I know this takes a lot more time. This requires a lot more time investment. But honestly, this is the strategy that I had for my Step 1 exam, and it made it significantly more palatable and a much better experience. I think walking out of that exam, I felt fine. I didn't feel panic. I just felt numb, because that's how you feel after an 8-hour exam, but I wasn't panicking. And when I got my pass at 7 a.m. in the morning, I wasn't really surprised, not to be cocky, but because I knew I did everything someone could possibly do. I did all the questions, I did every single exam, I did them 2 times in a row, I did flashcards, and that gives you a certain level of confidence that even boosts your performance during the exam, but you know you've done everything you possibly can. So in a nutshell, that's what I've done for psychiatry. This is going to be, I think, the last vlog for the psychiatry, and I'll be starting pediatrics next week. We'll see if I could do a rotation and review video where I'll go over the rotation completely holistically and tell you what I did, what I didn't do, how I prepared, what I would suggest for people who are going to be entering their psychiatry rotation soon, how they could prepare for it, how they could prepare for the shelf exam, how I scored on the shelf exam, and what I would do differently and what I would do the same. I'll see if I can make a video for that, but as for now, this is going to be the last video for psychiatry, and the next time you guys see me, I'm going to be making a video for pediatrics because I'm beginning that soon. So I hope you guys benefited from these videos. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave them below, and I'll see you guys next time with pediatrics. Bye bye.